Hey, Stevo. I saw a video yesterday about a bunch of Trump turds who intimidated voters into voting for Trump. Oh, you want Trump for another 4 years, and this and that, and to intimidate someone uh, to vote for another politician is a crime. It's a federal crime. So if you vote on November 3rd and a pro-Trump turd walks, or a group of Trump turds walk up to you to try to intimidate you to vote for Trump, and if you're not a Trump turd or anything like that, and you decide to vote for Joe Biden, it's against the law. It's a federal crime. Call the police and call the there's a phone number I don't have on me, but it is a federal crime to intimidate voters at the polls. So don't be intimidated. Vote on November 3rd and have courage. This country is based on courage. And I think Americans are courageous people. We've proved it. If you read history books about America, we have proved time and time again that we have courage. And it is your constitutional right to vote. It's your constitutional right to vote. And these Trump turds, these militia people, or whoever, they have no right to intimidate you, to get in your face and tell you to vote for someone else, or to try to get you not to vote by intimidating you, because it's against the law. It's a federal crime. Now, if you have any problems with that, get together as a group and vote at your polls in November the 3rd. Ignore these people. I've mentioned this in many of my videos, that they are going to be people, the Trump turds, that are going to try to intimidate voters into voting for Trump. Now, I thought Trump was this big shot dude. I thought he was this big shot dude that he's got all these people that like him, and that he's going to win the election. It's going to be so easy with Sleepy Joe Biden and all that. I thought Trump had it made. No, Trump doesn't have it made. There are a lot of elderly people that voted for Trump in 2016. They're not going to vote for Trump in 2020. There's a lot of women that voted for Trump, and I don't know why they did. With his misogynist views even before 2016, but the women still voted for Trump in 2016. But there are a lot of women, they're not going to vote for Trump in 2016. They're not going to vote for him. And Trump knows he only has his 35%. Because he's going to these rallies that people are already going to vote for him. These rallies that he puts together, they're not people that might vote for Trump. They might not vote for Trump. These people at his rallies already drank the Kool-Aid, and they're going to vote for Trump. Hook or crook, they're going to vote for Trump. Trump isn't going to other places where people are trying to figure out who they're going to vote for. No, Trump is going to neighborhoods and rallies that are 100% for him, and that are going to vote for him in November the 3rd. Now, if Trump has it, I'm going to win and this and that, then why is he intimidating people from voting? Why is he stopping the mailing system from mailing ballots? Trump, practically every Republican votes through ballots through the mail. Trump votes through the mail. everybody, all people that work for Trump, they vote through the mail, you know? And so Democrats or people who might not want to vote for Trump, they can't vote through the mail. But Trump can, and Trump's children can. And the people that work for Trump in the White House, they can vote through a ballot, through the mail. That doesn't even make sense. There's no evidence that there's a huge conspiracy that ballots can be doctored or anything like that. People voted. There are countries in America, there are states in America, I mean, that vote by mail all the time. They vote by mail all the time because that's their only way to vote is through the mail. So this whole conspiracy that Trump is putting together that, people can cheat by voting, getting a ballot in their dog's name or any of that stupid stuff, that doesn't make sense. Because there's no evidence of the majority that people cheat by voting through the mail. There's no evidence. Now, I'm going to say this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Did Trump make America better? Or did Trump make America great again? Did Trump make America great again? Now, this is something that you should think about when you vote November 3rd. Put it in your head. Did Trump make America great again? And it's something you need to answer within yourself right now. Did Trump make America great again? What are the great things that Trump has done in the last 4 years? Now think about it. What are the things that Trump has made great again? Why is he worthy that he should get a second term? Why is he worthy that he should get 3 Supreme Court judges in the Supreme Court? And there are other presidents might get 1 per president. He got 3. He got 3 of them. And he won by the skin of his teeth. Why does Trump get more? He's always crying about how politicians are against him and Obama and how Democrats are against him. But there are Democrats that are licking his balls, Excuse me for saying that. My bad. But people like Pelosi and Schumer, behind closed doors, more times out of any, have conformed to what Trump wants. So it doesn't make sense that Trump badmouths Democrats, because there are Democrats that have conformed to what Donald Trump has wanted almost 4 years that he's been president. There's been many instances that Trump couldn't do everything, and he needed to work with Democrats. And Democrats bowed down to Trump because Democrats, there are some Democrats that knew where their bread was buttered. So, it doesn't make sense that Trump badmouths Democrats, and he wants his Trump turds to think, all Democrats are bad and this and that. But, well, Democrats work with Republicans, and Republicans work with Democrats. It's simple as that. As simple as that. Because if the Democrats had the courage to disobey Trump, that, you can't do this, you can't do that, then Trump wouldn't be as powerful as he is right now. He needs Democrats. He needs Democrats that have been in office for 20, 30 years. So, did Trump make America great? And, that's something to think about when you vote. And I feel that when I vote in November the 3rd, I'm going to think of George Floyd, and I'm going to think of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Those are the two people I'm going to think of when I vote in November 3rd. And, the whole point is that we as American citizens have a right to vote people in, and we have the equal right to vote people out. There are a lot of Republicans who, that aren't going to make it after November the 3rd. A lot of them are going to, people like Susan Collins, I doubt if she's going to survive after November 3rd. They're going to vote her out. And there are a lot of, probably Lindsey Graham, he's probably sweating bullets, And probably not Mitch McConnell, but maybe some other time that, one of these days Mitch McConnell is going to have to leave. But, the thing is that we vote. We should vote. And we vote for the people. We vote for the politicians, and we have a right to vote them out. And we also have a right to tell politicians how we are doing in the neighborhoods that we live in. Because the politicians, they don't live in the neighborhoods that we live in. They live in better neighborhoods. So they don't know what we're going through. And we have to tell these politicians what we're going through. And we have to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't cheat. And like I've said many times before, talk to your friends and your family. Talk to your neighbors. Go online. Go viral. And get people together and organize. And after November the 3rd, if you feel that Donald Trump is going to cheat, get your people of your community together and protest. Email your politicians. You have rights. And you should stand up for your rights as an American citizen. Don't stay home. Don't sit down and watch the game and eat popcorn or whatever. But you have rights. And if you would have voted in 2016, this shit wouldn't have happened. If you would have voted in 2016, this wouldn't have happened. And it proves that we need to vote, and we shouldn't take voting for granted. And we should have the next generation of millennials that will vote. Hopefully after I'm dead, the millennials will make a better life for America. The millennials will take over and make a better life for us all. So everyone love each other. Vote November the 3rd. And again, November 2nd is my last time, and I'll see you when I see you.